Joe, Lyman to Coconut, Kathy's Hope. It is Leah Joe. And moving out a bit, she's now on top of 3, and up on the outside, Kathy's Hope. Here they are, Leah Joe, then Kathy's Hope, Shalimar Mo, the Hat with Steve Mahar, Kathy's Hope, Ivan Davies, Cher Bear, Charlie Frost, Chili Willie with Elmore White, Califrida Lindsay, Wayne Mahar. Here they come. There, off from the outside, Chili Willie goes swinging forward. He grabs the top, and PH Charlie. Up on the inside, he's racing second. Sheriff Bear outside, racing third. Harry the Hat is fourth. Kathy's Hope outside fifth. And the trailer is Califrida Lindsay. They race around the turn, and Chili Willie's on top. Up strong on the outside, Sheriff Bear. Racing up the leader's wheel, moves to the rail now. Then PH Charlie, he has third. Harry the Hat is fourth. Kathy's Hope backs off fifth. She moves to the rail. And Califrida Lindsay is the trailer as Chili Willie takes him by the quarter. He's on top of 2 legs, and they were by the quarter in 33 and a fifth. Into the top turn, Chili Willie by 2. Cher Bear racing second. PH Charlie has third. Harry the Hat fourth. Kathy's Hope is fifth. Califrida Lindsay trails, and they spring off the top turn now. Here they come through the stretch. They are racing to the half. The leader is Chili Willie. Then Cher Bear racing second. Up on the outside, Harry the Hat drives on third. PH Charlie, Kathy's Hope, and Califrida Lindsay trails the field as they go by the half in 7 and 4. Into the turn. They drive on to the 5/8 pole. Chili Willie, the leader, Harry the Hat and Cher Bear there, neck and neck. Kathy's Hope and PH Charlie and Califrida Lindsay. On to the 3/4 pole now. Chili Willie. Harry the Hat lapped on the leader now, inching up for the top. Kathy's Hope goes to third. Cher Bear fourth. PH Charlie and Califrida Lindsay. 2 leaders neck and neck as they go on by the 3/4 pole. 1:40 and 3. It's now Harry the Hat. He's the leader into the top turn. Chili Willie is racing second. Kathy's Hope drives third. Cher Bear fourth. PH Charlie, Califrida Lindsay. They come on by the 7/8 now, and they make the turn for home. Still neck and neck for the top. Harry the Hat on the inside. Chili Willie coming up on the outside. Kathy's Hope moving up on the inside. Cher Bear. Harry the Hat has the top, though, as they hit the wire. Here they are. It is going to be tight. Harry the Hat. Mike Downey. French-Irish with Ron Robertson. Domino Rex and Brian Moore. Sip to Stardom, Steve Mahar. Cher Bear, Charlie Frost. Island Kaizik with Gilverio. Milford Abbey and Winston Campbell. Here they come. They're off Bayside Ringo, pacing on top, and then Domino Rex is up on the outside, challenging a second. French-Irish gets away third. Sip to Stardom is fourth. Milford Abbey on the outside. Cher Bear, Island Kaizik trails. They're racing out by the 8th pole now. They drive on up the backstretch to the 1/4 pole. And the Bayside Ringo leads by 2. Domino Rex is racing a second. French-Irish has third. Then Sip to Stardom is fourth. Milford Abbey fifth. Then Cher Bear. Island Kaizik trails the field. And the Bayside Ringo, the leader by the quarter. In 32 and 4, they go into the top turn. It's Bayside Ringo on top of like for the quarter. Then Domino Rex is second. French-Irish has third. Sip to Stardom fourth. Then we go to Milford Abbey. Then Cher Bear and Island Kaizik on the move. And they swing off the top turn now through the stretch. Here they come onto the half. And Bayside Ringo shows the way. Then Domino Rex is second. French-Irish makes a move now from third. Sip to Stardom is fourth. Then it's Milford Abbey, Island Kaizik, and Cher Bear now trails. They were by the half, 6 and 3. They're into the turn. Onto the 5/8 pole they go on the leader. Bayside Ringo, Domino Rex, French-Irish out driving third. Sip to Stardom is fourth. Then we go to Island Kaizik, Milford Abbey, Cher Bear. On to the 3/4 pole, Bayside Ringo. On the outside, French-Irish, Domino Rex. And Sip to Stardom right there, fourth. Island, Kaiser, Milford, Abbey, Share Bear, they were by the three-quarter pole. 1:39 and 3 around the top turn. Bayside Ringo well on hand. Domino Rex racing second, looking for room to move. On the outside, French Irish hangs third. Zip to Stardom is fourth. They make the turn for home. Bayside Ringo. Domino Rex has room, is moving. French Irish racing third. It is Bayside Ringo and Domino Rex charging up on the outside. But Ringo holds and Bayside Ringo wins it. Domino Rex, French Irish, Lothario, Gary Vincent, Jim Jam Corky, Bertie Charlton, Share Bear, Charlie Frost, Keystone Links, Doug Falcons, Island Kaiser, Jill Barrio, Lewis's Pride, John Davidson, Kathy's Hope, Ivan Davies. Here they come. They're off and Get a Grip pacing on top of the inside, and Cash Lothario backs off, will settle for cover, trying to back off as they swing around the turn. Jim Jam Corky going to the rail, racing a third. Keystone Links up on the outside is fourth. Share Bear has a fifth. Then Island Kaiser, Lewis's Pride, Kathy's Hope trails. They go on up the backstretch, driving to the quarter, and Get a Grip in command. On top, a length and a half, and Cash Lothario is second. Jim Jam Corky has third. Keystone Links on the rail now fourth, then Share Bear, Island Kaiser, Lewis's Pride and Kathy's Hope, and Get a Grip the leader by the quarter, 31 and 3. Around the top turn, Get a Grip a length. Then Cash Lothario racing a second, Jim Jam Corky third. Keystone Links is a fourth. They spring off the top turn now, and here they come. Through the stretch, they are racing to the half, and Get a Grip on top, a length and a half, and Cash Lothario racing a second. Then Jim Jam Corky and Island Kaiser now to third. Jim Jam Corky, Lewis's Pride moves fifth with cover. Then Keystone Links, Kathy's Hope, Share Bear now trails. They were by the half. 1:04 and 3, and around the turn they go racing to the 5/8 pole. Get a Grip, Island Kaiser up on the outside, now racing a second. Left on the leader, bidding for the top. Get a Grip, and Island Kaiser strong on the outside. Now they're neck and neck, and now Island Kaiser gets a nose in front. Get a Grip coming on again, racing a second. She's digging in as they go on by the three-quarter pole, neck and neck, and now Get a Grip again. 1:36 and 2 by the three-quarters. Get a Grip on the inside. Island Kaiser up strong on the outside. Lewis's Pride has moved to third, and Kathy's Hope is now fourth. The two leaders neck and neck as they swing for home. Get a Grip is on the inside. Island Kaiser comes up strong on the outside. Island Kaiser, Get a Grip. They're nose to nose as they come to the line. Nose to nose, and here they are at the line. Too tight to call. Then
with Young Fancy Free, Steve Mahar, French Irish and Ron Robertson, Domino Rex with Brian Moore, Rebel Lulu, Bernie Charlton, Share Bear with Ross McDonald, B Core, Eric and John Davidson, and on the outside, Talc with Mike Downey. 8 starters, and here they come. They're off another terrific start. Out of their first over goes Domino Rex and Tolan Hanover. Racing up on the inside, Share Bear. Driving up on the outside third as they hit that first turn. Now your leader is Domino Rex with the Share Bear, battling second on the outside. Tolan Hanover racing third. They're by that first 8th pole. Rebel Lulu is fourth. B-Core Eric working up on the outside fifth. Then Young Fancy Free, Talc, and French Irish trails. Up the backstretch, they race to the opening quarter, and Domino Rex cuts it out. He has a length and a half lead by that first quarter, with Share Bear racing in the pocket second, 30 2/5 by that first quarter. Driving into the far turn, it is Domino Rex a length and a half. Share Bear is second, Tolan Hanover racing third, then Rebel Lulu is fourth, B-Core Eric, then Young Fancy Free, Talc is seventh in the trailer. French Irish as they come off the top turn and come driving down the stretch in front of the grandstand. Up front and showing the way, Domino Rex with Share Bear. Right behind him second, Tolan Hanover is third. Rebel Lulu racing fourth, B-Core Eric, and then it's Young Fancy Free, Talc, and French Irish. They were by the half in 1:02. Into the clubhouse turn they go for the second and final time. Domino Rex still leads. Share Bear still racing second. Tolan Hanover is third. Then Rebel Lulu, B-Core Eric, Young Fancy Free, Talc, and French Irish, and they drive to the three-quarters. Domino Rex and Share Bear is second. Tolan Hanover is a racing third. Up on the outside, B Core Eric has come to fourth. Then it's Rebel Lulu, Young Fancy Free, Talc, and French Irish by the three quarters. 1:34. Domino Rex opens up a bit. He leads by 2 now. Share Bear, and on the outside, B Core Eric is coming to third. On the inside, Tolan Hanover. 3 wide, Young Fancy Free. 4 wide, French Irish up on the inside. Is Talc, and they come driving home. It's Domino Rex and Share Bear, a battle for third. Coming down to the wire, Domino Rex, Share Bear, B Core Eric, French Irish is coming on. So is Rebel Lulu.
Mahar, L.A. Lancer, Gary Vincent, Jim Jam Corky, Bernie Charlton, Madure with Kim Cameron, Opland, Justin, John Davidson, Don Down with Steve Mason, Sand Fella, Morris Benson, Share Bear with Charlie Ross. Here they come. They're off and pacing on top upon the inside. It is Joy Down. From the outside, that is Madure winging 4 and grabbing the top. And they swing around the turn. Racing for the 8th pole. And they are by that marker now, and it is Madure on top a length and a half, and driving up on the outside. Dawn Down drives on to second, and she goes winging for the lead. She's lapped on the leader now, but backs off and moves to the rail. Racing a second with Joy Down, racing third. L.A. Lancer is a fourth. Jim Jam Corky fifth. They were by the quarter, 31 and the fifth. Then we go to Oblin, Justin, Sandfella, and Share Bear trails. They come off the top turn now. On through the stretch, and they come racing to the half. Madure, the leader. Dawn Down a second. Joy Down has a third. Jim Jam Corky up on the outside comes to fourth. Then it's L.A. Lancer. Oblin, Justin, Sandfella, 3 wide. Share Bear moves up on the inside. They were by the half and 3 and 4, and they're round the turn. Driving to the 5/8 pole, Madure. That goes Dawn Down. Out to challenge from second. L.A. Lancer up on the inside, and Joy Down now to third. L.A. Lancer racing fourth. Then it is Share Bear, Jim Jam Corky, Sandfella, Oblin, Justin to the 3/4. They're fanning out 3 wide. On the inside, Madure. Then by the 3/4, 35 and 2. Top turn, Madure holding that lead. Dawn Down racing second. Joy Down third. Sandfella fourth. To the 7/8 pole, they're by that marker now, and Madure still holds that lead as they swing for home. Madure, Dawn Down, Joy Down coming. Doug Beckwith, Easy Time Gal, Steve Mahar, Blood Orange, Lottie Stokes, Sandfella, Morris Benson, Iggy Collins, Jill Berrio, Talc, Mike Downey. Here they come. They're off, and Share Bear grabs the top, and Bay Tudor. Racing second, Easy Time Gal goes to the rail. She's third. That's Talc. Winging up on the outside. Now racing on third and going on, and Talc is now second, and Talc goes winging for the top as they race on by the 8th pole. On the outside, Talc, but Share Bear turns it on, and he keeps that lead, and Talc takes cover behind him, racing second on the rail. Bay Tudor has third. Easy Time Gal is fourth. Blood Orange racing fifth, and Sandfella. Iggy Collins is the trailer, and Share Bear the leader by the quarter, 31 and 2. Round the top turn, Share Bear on top a length. Talc is racing second. Bay Tudor has third. Easy Time Gal is fourth. Now they spring off the turn. On through the stretch, and here they come. They are racing to the half. Share Bear's on top. Talc is racing second. Bay Tudor has the third. Up strong on the outside, Blood Orange fourth. Easy Time Gal, Iggy Collins, and Sandfella trails. And Share Bear the leader by the half. 104 and 4. Round the turn, they drive to the 5/8 pole. It is still Share Bear. Blood Orange lapped on the leader now, as strong as second. Then Talc is racing a third. On to the 3/4 pole. The 2 leaders neck and neck. Share Bear on the inside. Blood Orange on the outside. Talc racing a third, Sandfella to fourth. Iggy Collins, Bay Tudor, Easy Time Gal. Share Bear the leader by the 3/4, 1:35 and 3. Round the top turn, Share Bear, Talc back to second. Blood Orange is racing third. Sandfella's coming on strong from fourth. They make the turn for home now, and it is Share Bear. Talc is racing second. Blood Orange a third. Sandfella's coming on to third. It is going to be Share Bear. He wins it. Share Bear, then Talc, Sandfella. Looks like Blood Orange, then Easy Time Gal with broken gear. Iggy Collins and Bay Tudor. The time for the mile, 2:08 and 1. And we parade now the footer of our 6th race, number 1, Share Bear. Brown Mare 4 by Radiant Ruler. Out of Good Miss Skipper by Meadow Skipper. Owned by Alan Ross and the Hillview Farm of St. John. Trained and driven by Charlie Ross. It's the 4th winning trip this year for Share Bear. Tonight, 2:08 and 1. The result of the 6th race is official. Share Bear, your race winner. Bay Tudor 7th. Easy Time Gal was 4th. Blood Orange 5th. Sandfella 3rd. Iggy Collins 6th, and Talc was 2nd. They were by the quarter, 31 and 2, the half 104 and 4. 3/4, 1:35 and 3, the mile 2:08 and 1.
7th race starters behind the gate and approaching the top of the stretch.
Lakin has told me about you.
We're off in special service. Steps out, grabs the top. Gerrymander drives up second. Share Bear on the rail and 3 wide. Be Joe's Mid. Driving on 4th. Blood Orange, Trojan KT. And Chivalry trailing the field. They're by the 8th pole. They're on up the backstretch. Waco racing to the quarter pole. Special service cuts it out. He's in top of 2. Share Bear racing a second. Gerrymander is a third. Be Joe's Mid 4th. Trojan KT. Chivalry on the move on the outside. And Blood Orange now trails. They were by the quarter in 31. They swing into the top turn and pacing on top. Special service a length and a half. Then Share Bear is second. Gerrymander is third. B. Joe's Mid is out moving 4th. Chivalry behind him racing 5th. Then Trojan KT. Blood Orange trailing. They come to the half. Pacing on top of the special service. Out by a length and a half. Share Bear second. Up on the outside. B. Joe's Mid now third. Then Gerrymander, Chivalry. They were by the half. 102 and 2. They're rid of the turn, driving to the 5/8 pole. And special service pacing on top. Up strong on the outside. B. Joe's Mid's going to second. Then on the rail, Share Bear. Then Gerrymander, Chivalry on the run. Then Trojan KT, Blood Orange. Chivalry now trails off stride. And Gerrymander's on the run. They're neck and neck for the top as they drive out by the 3/4 pole. 1:33 and 4. Top turn, the leader on the inside, special service. V. Joe's Mid is on the outside second. Share Bear was strong third. Trojan KT moving up with the leaders now 4th. Then Blood Orange, they swing for home. Special service. V. Joe's Mid strong on the outside, and here comes Share Bear. Trojan KT between horses. Share Bear on the outside. Here they are at the line. Share Bear, V. Joe's Mid, Trojan KT, Blood Orange. Obie's playmate Sean Dooley. I am a Seahawk, Steve Mahar. Trusty Bilbo, Gary Vincent. Iggy Collins, Gilberto, Time to Fight, John Davidson. Jamie's Merger, Ian Daly. Share Bear, Charlie Ross, and here they come. There, off and Iggy Collins goes to the top, and Trusty Bilbo, and now OB's playmate. And they're 4 wide going into that turn on the extreme outside. Jamie's Merger is wide, but brushing on. Now they're 3 wide, neck and neck for the top. On the inside, OB's playmate. Jamie's Merger 3 wide, up strong on the outside, bidding for the top, but he gets it O's in front. Jamie's Merger, Opie's Playmate. Trusty Bilbo goes to the rail, is racing a third. French Irish is fourth. Iggy Collins racing fifth. I'm a Seahawk, time to fight. And Sheer Bear trails. They were by the opening quarter, 30 and 2/5. Round the top turn. Jamie's Merger on top of length and a quarter, but OB's Playmate is racing a second. They swing by the 3/8 pole. Off the turn now and on through the stretch, and here they come. They are racing to the half. It is Jamie's Merger pacing on top. Then up on the outside comes French Irish. Now moving to second, OB's Playmate, Trusty Bilbo. I'm a Seahawk, Iggy Collins, time to fight. Chair Bear trails. They were by the half. 103 and 4. They're red of the turn, driving to the 5/8 pole. Pacing with the lead, Jamie's Merger, French Irish lapped at him now, challenging second. OB's Playmate on the rail is third. Up on the outside, I'm a Seahawk, drives on fourth, goes on now third. Jamie's Merger, French Irish, I'm a Seahawk. OB's Playmate, time to fight. Sheer Bear, Trusty Bilbo, Iggy Collins, they were by the 3/4. 135 and 3. Round the top turn, Jamie's Merger. Then French Irish, I'm a Seahawk is a strong, time to fight. Coming up on the inside, at the head of the lane, they turn for home. It is Jamie's Merger. Strong on the outside, I'm a Seahawk is coming on. In between them, French Irish, Jamie's Merger, and here they are in time to fight. It's going to be tight. Jamie's Merger, time to fight. I'm a Seahawk. French.
9-5. The favorite is the outside horse, the one we talked about, Seltzer Blue, with John Campbell going from the number 8 post position. And we're ready for the start and the call from John Bothy.
And they're off. It's Count Con for the lead. Hustled up on the outside, Chef's Magic. Round the first turn. And it's Chef's Magic on the outside to the front early. With Count Con second, Nap Sugar in third. Gap of a length and a half to Smart Alley in fourth. Another 2 to Laser Beam. Then a length and a half to Hubris. 2 back to Seltzer Blue. And 3 to Yankee Tradition. The bottom of the quarter in 29 and 2. And it's Chef's Magic leading it. Charging up on the outside, Smart Alley. Count Con is third. Nap Sugar fourth. Another length to Laser Beam. Followed by Hubris. The trailers are Seltzer Blue and Yankee Tradition. They approach the half, and Smart Alley is now taking over the lead. Quickly rushing up on the outside is Laser Beam. Chef's Magic now third, with Hubris the outside of fourth. About a half in 59 and 1. On to the far turn, and it's Laser Beam now to the front by a length. Hubris the outside second, with Smart Alley in third. Seltzer Blue a second over fourth. Chef's Magic shuffled back to fifth. Nap Sugar the outside sixth, and the Yankee Tradition and Count Con. They go by 3/4 and 128 even as they turn for home. It's Laser Beam in front by a head. From between horses, Hubris. Up on the outside, Seltzer Blue. Laser Beam with Hubris and Seltzer Blue on the outside. And Seltzer Blue takes command and begins edging away. It's all Seltzer Blue in front.
Great last quarter. Tiny little horse, but let me tell you, he can fly. Got an excellent trip in the able hands of John Campbell.
That's right. Lou Guida, the owner, was recently looking at a publication. He saw an article on Seltzer Blue. It was only 14.1 hands, as you can see, second over right here. He faxed it to his trainer, Kenny Sieber. They went to look at the horse, and they bought him for $110,000. Last year, he was 13 for 13, but made $68,000 racing in the Maritimes in the Canadian Fair circuit. And now they raced him at Yonkers. He won his first start, was interfered with last week. He's 14 for 15 going in. Now he goes for the big money, and he wins handily here on the outside. This is a 56 last half that he's closing into. So individually, it's 55 and 2 for John. And a very good effort also for Hubris, the other Canadian invader in the race. First over, and he hangs tough to qualify for Mike McDonald. But 2 Canadian imports, 1-2. Seltzer Blue looks like he might be the real thing.
Seltzer Blue, Lou Guida's horse, LPG Standardbred.
I'm the Seahawk, Steve Mahar. Sheer Bear, Charlie Ross. Sand, fellow Ron Robertson. Bayside Traveler, Brian Moore. Milford Abbey, Winston Campbell, Jim and I Jade, Tom Mason. Here they come. They're off. Sheer Bear winging for the lead, and so is Jim and I Jade from the outside and on the inside. Talc and three of them neck and neck into the turn. Talc is on the rail now. Sheer Bear between horses. Grabs the top. Sheer Bear and Talc. Jim and I Jade moves to the rail. He's racing third, and I'm a Seahawk. Has a fourth. Then Sandfellow racing fifth. Bayside Traveler at Milford Abbey trails. They go to the quarter. Sheer Bear on top of the legs. Then Talc is racing up tight second. Jim and I Jade his third. I'm a Seahawk fourth. By the quarter, 34 and 3. Top turn, Sheer Bear. Talc is second. Jim and I Jade third. I'm a Seahawk is fourth. Sandfellow racing fifth. Bayside Traveler. Milford Abbey. Here comes I'm a Seahawk. Out from fourth. They swing through the stretch. Onto the half now, and Sheer Bear's on top. Talc is racing second. Then Jim and I Jade, and I'm a Seahawk. Sandfellow, Bayside Traveler, Milford Abbey, they are by the half, and Sheer Bear holds that lead. The half was in the 5. Out of the turn, they drive to the 5/8. Sheer Bear pacing on top. Then I'm a Seahawk and Talc. Jim and I Jade and descends up by the 5/8. They go to the 3/4 pole. Sheer Bear a half length. I'm a Seahawk challenging second. Then on the outside, strong goes Sandfellow 3 wide. On to third, Talc right there. Fourth on the rail, locked in. Jim and I Jade. Bayside Traveler 3/4 1, 35 and 4. Sheer Bear still in the leader. Talc is racing second now. I'm a Seahawk and Sandfellow. They come out by the 7/8 and they make the turn for home. Sheer Bear, here comes Talc. On the outside, Sandfellow, I'm a Seahawk now fourth. Sheer Bear and Talc coming on, but it's going to be Sheer Bear. Sheer Bear, Talc, Sandfellow, I'm a Seahawk. Jim and I Jade, Bayside Traveler, and Milford Abbey. Time for the mile, 2:06 and 2. Parading now, the winner of the 8th race, number 3, Sheer Bear, Brown Mare 4. By Radiant Ruler, out of Good Miss Skipper, by Meadow Skipper, owned by Alan Ross and the Hillview Farm of St. John, trained and driven by Charlie Ross. Sheer Bear getting her 5th winning trip this year this afternoon, 2:06 and 2. Result of the 8th race is official. Talc was second. I'm a Seahawk 4th. Sheer Bear, your race winner. Sandfellow was 3rd. Bayside Traveler 6th. Milford Abbey 7th. And Jim and I Jade was 5th. The time's a quarter 30.
Top of the stretch. On the rail, Colts Gate Lady with Ross McDonald. Lewis's Pride with John Davidson. Maritime Pipeline and Jill Berrio. Trojan KT, Steve Mahar. Get a Grip with Jody Hennessy. French Irish, Ron Robertson. And from the outside, Sheer Bear and Charlie Ross. Here they come. They're off, and as they leave the wire, Colts Gate Lady paces 4 and steps to the early lead. Lewis's Pride is racing second. Maritime Pipeline driving third as they hit that first turn. Colts Gate Lady in command. Lewis's Pride and racing third. It's Maritime Pipeline as they go by the opening 8th pole. That is a Get a Grip now going to 4th. Up on the inside, French Irish is 5th. Then Sheer Bear and backing off to 7th is Trojan KT. Up the backstretch to the opening quarter, Colts Gate Lady is cutting it out. She leads a length and a half. By that first marker with Lewis's Pride racing second, 31 and 2 by the opening quarter. Maritime Pipeline is driving third. Then Get a Grip racing fourth. French Irish, Sheer Bear, Trojan KT makes up the rear. Into that far turn they drive to the 3/8 pole, and Colts Gate Lady leads by that marker. Racing second, Lewis's Pride. Maritime Pipeline still in the 3-hole. Off the rail now to challenge from fourth comes a Get a Grip. She's being followed by French Irish. Then it's Sheer Bear and Trojan KT as they come by the first half. Colts Gate Lady took them by that marker with Lewis's Pride racing second. On the outside, Get a Grip is a driving third. They were by the half, 105. Into the clubhouse turn for the second and final time. It's Colts Gate Lady still leading a length and a quarter. On the outside, Get a Grip is driving up on the inside. Lewis's Pride. Get a Grip is racing third. Maritime Pipeline on the inside is fourth. French Irish, then Share Bear, and the trailer is Trojan KT. Colts Gate Lady turns it on a bit. She leads by a length and a half, taking them by the three-quarters. Colts Gate Lady 1:35-2 by the three-quarter pole. Into that far turn, Colts Gate Lady, Get a Grip has come to second. Lewis's Pride looking for room, racing third. French Irish is game fourth. Then it is Maritime Pipeline. Share Bear tips out three wide, and Trojan KT, and here they come for home. It's Colts Gate Lady. Lewis's Pride shakes loose and gives her a go. Down the stretch for home, Colts Gate Lady, Lewis's Pride, French Irish, and Share Bear with Charlie Ross. Jet Step, Doug Falkins. Maritime Pipeline, Gilles Berriot. French Irish, Ron Robertson. Make Up Hanover with Ian Downey, and from the outside, Get a Grip and Steve Mahar. Six starters, and here they come. They're off, and as they leave the wire, Maritime Pipeline and Make Up Hanover both go battling for the early lead. Racing up on the inside, third is Share Bear. They hit that first turn, and Maritime Pipeline has the top. Make Up Hanover up on the outside, challenging second. Share Bear racing right there third as they go by the opening eighth. Then it's Jet Step. Get a Grip, and the trailer is French Irish, and Make Up Hanover is now taking the top, and Make Up Hanover now on top. Maritime Pipeline, Share Bear racing third. Jet Step is fourth. They're your first four horses by that first quarter. Make Up Hanover on top by that marker, 30 seconds flat. Into the far turn, they drive towards the 3/8 pole. Make Up Hanover cuts it out, leads a length and a quarter. Racing second, Maritime Pipeline. Share Bear is driving third. Jet Step racing fourth. Get a Grip is fifth, and making up the rear, French Irish. They go single file, one by one off the top turn. Here they come racing in front of the grandstand. Make Up Hanover showing the way, a length and a quarter still. Maritime Pipeline still in the pocket, racing second. Now Share Bear makes a move off the rail, and she is challenging from third by the half, and 2 and 4. Into the clubhouse turn they go for the second and final time. Make Up Hanover, and Share Bear on the outside has come to second. Maritime Pipeline is racing third by the 5/8, and they go driving to the three-quarters. Make Up Hanover, Share Bear on the outside, challenging second. Maritime Pipeline racing third. Jet Step up on the inside is fourth. Get a Grip outside fifth, and French Irish trails 3/4 of a length. Make Up Hanover leads by the three-quarters. By the three-quarters, 1:33. Into the far turn, they drive to the 7/8 pole, and Make Up Hanover holding her lead. Share Bear hanging tough, racing second. Maritime Pipeline has been on the rail, and she remains there third. Jet Step is a challenging fourth, and here they come driving home. Make Up Hanover, Share Bear, Maritime Pipeline, and Jet Step is coming on. Make Up Hanover is holding. Share Bear down to the wire. Make Up Hanover.
All set for the seventh race, 7 starters, top of the stretch. Share Bear, Charlie Frost. French Irish, Ron Robertson. Make Up Hanover, Ian Downey. GVSP, Rick Armstrong. Lewis's Pride, John Davidson. Assert with Mike Downey. Jet Step, Doug Falkins, and here they come. There, off Make Up Hanover quickly grabs the top. Share Bear going forward on the inside, and Share Bear takes him into the turn. Make Up Hanover is racing second. GVSP has third. That's Jet Step on the move on the outside, racing fourth. Lewis's Pride, his fifth. They're on up the backstretch, driving on to the quarter pole. Share Bear's on top, and Make Up Hanover racing is second out to challenge for the top. Make Up Hanover goes fourth. They're neck and neck it now. Make Up Hanover is the leader as they go racing on by the quarter pole. By that marker, 30 seconds flat, top turn, Make Up Hanover. Then Share Bear is a second. GVSP, Jet Step is fourth. Lewis's Pride. Then it is French Irish and Assert trailing the field. They come off the top turn now through the stretch. Here they come. They are racing to the half. Make Up Hanover. Share Bear is a second. Here comes Lewis's Pride up strong on the outside to third. GVSP is fourth. French Irish moving fifth. And Jet Step and Assert trails. Make Up Hanover by the half. 102 and 1. Round the turn for the 5/8 pole. Make Up Hanover in command a length. Share Bear racing second. Lewis's Pride driving hard, inching up third. GVSP is a fourth. French Irish fifth. Lewis's Pride driving on to second, but it is Make Up Hanover. Lewis's Pride and Share Bear, they're neck and neck now. Share Bear back to second. Lewis's Pride is racing a third. Make Up Hanover the leader by the three-quarter pole. 133, top turn, Make Up Hanover. Share Bear racing second. Lewis's Pride, GVSP moving up on the inside. French Irish, Joy Step into third. Swinging home, Make Up Hanover. Then Share Bear driving a second. Make Up Hanover moving away. Share Bear, GVSP coming on. Make Up Hanover wins it. Share Bear, GVSP. At the top of the stretch, Share Bear and Charlie Ross. Sharp Doc with Freddie Charlton. I'm 1-2 with Steve Mahar. Maple Grove Shadow, Winston Campbell on Broadway. Jill Barrio, here they come. Clear off, I'm 1-2, grabs the top. Share Bear racing forward on the inside is a second. Sharp Doc on the rail is third. On Broadway outside is fourth at Maple Grove Shadow racing fifth and around the turn. They drive out by the eighth pole and I'm 1-2's on top, a length and a quarter. Share Bear second on Broadway, driving up a third, going on. On Broadway goes to second, and now on Broadway gets the top. He's the leader. And I'm 1-2 a second. Share Bear, Sharp Doc, Maple Grove Shadow on Broadway. The leader by the quarter, 29-4, top turn. On Broadway, I'm 1-2 a second. Share Bear third, Sharp Doc fourth, Maple Grove Shadow. They come to the 3/8 pole. On Broadway, the leader. Then I'm 1-2 a second. Through the stretch they come. On Broadway, I'm 1-2. Share Bear, here comes the Shadow moving from the rear of the pack. Up front, on Broadway is the leader as they go racing out by the half. They were by the half in 1:02.2. Round the turn for the 5/8 they go, and it is on Broadway. I'm 1-2 a second. Up on the outside, Maple Grove Shadow driving third. Share Bear fourth. Sharp Doc outside fifth. On to the three-quarter pole on Broadway, a length and a half now. And I'm 1-2 a second. Maple Grove Shadow hangs at third. Share Bear and Sharp Doc, and it was on Broadway by the three-quarter pole. 1:33 top turn on Broadway, but two. I'm 1-2 a second. Maple Grove Shadow third. Share Bear and Sharp Doc. They come out by the 7/8. They make the turn for home. On Broadway, turning it on, moving out. On Broadway, I'm 1-2. The Shadow, Share Bear, Sharp Doc, it is all on Broadway. He wins it off by himself. I'm 1-2, the Shadow. Laurel's Curly, Steve Mahar. I'm 1-2 with Jill Barrio, Maple Grove Shadow, Winston Campbell, Trickham and Mike Downey, Sharp Doc, Freddie Charlton. Here they come. Clear off, and I'm 1-2 quickly grabs the top. Maple Grove Shadow and Share Bear battling for a second. Laurel's Curly moves up on the inside fourth. Sharp Doc outside fifth. Trickham trails. They swing around the turn. I'm 1-2, cuts it up. Leads a length and a half, and then Maple Grove Shadow driving second. Now Share Bear is a third. Laurel's Curly, Sharp Doc in. Trickham trails, and they drive onto the quarter pole. I'm 1-2, pacing on top is the best of it a length. Maple Grove Shadow sitting pretty, racing is second, and Share Bear third. They were by the opening quarter, 31 seconds. Top turn they go. I'm 1-2, a length and a quarter. Maple Grove Shadow second, Share Bear third. Laurel's Curly, Sharp Doc, Trickham trails. Now they swing through the stretch and come racing to the half, and I'm 1-2. Facing on top, and Maple Grove Shadow is racing second up on the outside. Driving on to third now goes Laurel's Curly. Sharp Doc takes cover behind him. Share Bear's in on the rail. Trickham is trailing. They were by the half, 1:03.2. Round the turn, they drive to the 5/8 pole, and I'm 1-2. Leading now a length and a half on the Shadow. Racing second, Laurel's Curly driving third. Now Share Bear up on the inside. Sharp Doc and Trickham trails, and they go to the three-quarter pole at this time. 1-2. Up at 2 lengths now. Maple Grove Shadow on his heels. Racing second, Share Bear moves up on the inside to third. Laurel's Curly outside fourth. Trickham and Sharp Doc, 3/4, 1, 34 and 2. Top turn, I'm 1, 2, still by 2. Maple Grove Shadow, 3 lengths back to Share Bear at the head of the lane. They make the turn for home, and it's I'm 1, 2 with Maple Grove Shadow racing a second. Trickham has come to third. It is going to be I'm 1, 2. He wins it. The third race, the IWK Pace, field of 5, top of the stretch. Share Bear, Charlie Ross, Bright Jennifer, Steve Mahar, Sharp Doc and Bertie Charlton, Nudge Nudge with Danny O'Brien at Maple Grove Shadow, Winston Campbell. Here they come. There off Nudge Nudge, wings 4, grabs the top. Sharp Doc is second. Up on the inside, Share Bear. Racing on to second. Sharp Doc outside now third. Maple Grove Shadow is fourth. Now Bright Jennifer to fourth and Maple Grove Shadow fifth on the outside. On up the backstretch, they race out of the quarter and Nudge Nudge cuts it out, leads a length. Share Bear racing second. Sharp Doc is third. Bright Jennifer is fourth. Maple Grove Shadow trailing fifth and Nudge Nudge the leader by the opening quarter in 30 2/5. Top turn, Nudge Nudge a length and a half. Share Bear racing second. Sharp Doc is third. Bright Jennifer makes a move now from fourth. Maple Grove Shadow trailing fifth. They're by the 3/8 pole, and here they come through the stretch. They're racing on to the half. It is Nudge Nudge. Bright Jennifer wings up strong on the outside. On to second now, and she goes winging 4 and grabs the top. Bright Jennifer is now the leader, and they were by the half. 101 and 2. They're rid of the turn. On to the 5/8 pole. Bright Jennifer a length and a half. Nudge Nudge racing second. Share Bear third. Sharp Doc and Maple Grove Shadow. On up the backstretch, they drive to the 3/4 pole, and Bright Jennifer shows the way. She's a leader a length and a quarter, and she's well in hand. Then Nudge Nudge is second. Share Bear, Maple Grove Shadow. Sharp Doc is fifth. Bright Jennifer took him by the 3/4, 1:31 and 4. Top turn, Bright Jennifer a half length. Up strong on the outside, Nudge Nudge. Share Bear third, the Shadow fourth, Sharp Doc is fifth. At the head of the lane, they swing for home. Bright Jennifer, Nudge Nudge now comes pacing to the top. Nudge Nudge and Share Bear moving up on the inside, coming on. Nudge Nudge wins it. Then Share Bear and Charlie Ross. Eddie Mann with Steve Downey. Capital Venture and John Davidson. And Nalaber Star with Jody Hennessy. Here they come. They're off, and Carrot River steps out, has the lead up on the outside. Nalaber Star winging forward. Capital Venture has a third. Share Bear is fourth. Eddie Mann racing a fifth. They swing around the turn. And pacing on top, Carrot River with Nalaber Star. Up for the lead, and Nalaber Star grabs the top. Carrot River racing a second now. Sparkle Plenty has a third. Share Bear fourth. Then Eddie Mann and Capital Venture trails as they race on to the quarter. And Nalaber Star, the leader by that marker, has a lead of a length and a quarter. By the quarter, 30 1/5 around the top turn. Nalaber Star and Carrot River sitting pretty second on the rail. Sparkle Plenty has a third. Share Bear fourth. Then Eddie Mann is fifth, and here comes Capital Venture. Moving from the rear of the pack as they swing through the stretch now and come racing to the half. It is Nalaber Star and Carrot River. Then Sparkle Plenty out to challenge from third. Share Bear moves up on the inside fourth. Capital Venture outside now has cover. And Eddie Mann trails. They were by the half. 101 and 3. Round the turn, they drive to the 5/8 pole. Nalaber Star a length. On the outside, Sparkle Plenty going for second. Carrot River's on the rail, locked in. Share Bear racing a fourth. Then Capital Venture and Eddie Mann, and they go to the 3/4 pole. Nalaber Star, 3 parts of a length. Sparkle Plenty challenging a second. Carrot River right there, third. Share Bear, Capital Venture, Eddie Mann. They were by the 3/4, 1:32. Round the top turn, neck and neck for the top. Sparkle Plenty gets a nose in front. Carrot River swinging out 3 wide now. By the 7/8, they fan out 3 wide as they head for home. Sparkle Plenty, Nalaber Star, and Carrot River charging up on the outside. Sparkle Plenty, then Nalaber Star, Carrot River, and here they are at the line. Starters, Jet Step, Doug Falcons. Easy Time Gal, Steve Mahar. Dawn Down, Steve Mason. Share Bear with Charlie Ross. Assert with Mike Downey. Miss Levy Road with Jody Hennessy. Get a Grip with John Davidson. Here they come. Clear off. Jet Step takes the lead. Easy Time Gal challenging a second, 3 wide. Assert is racing third. Share Bear get away a fourth. Dawn Down racing a fifth. They go round the turn and Jet Step holds that lead. Assert challenging up on the outside. Left on the leader, inching up for the top. They're neck and neck as they drive to the quarter. Jet Step and Assert. Then we go to Easy Time Gal, Share Bear, Dawn Down. Then it is Miss Levy Road and the Get a Grip trails as they go racing on by the quarter. By the quarter, 29 and 3 on Assert. Now has assumed command. Assert's on top of length. Jet Step racing second. Then we go back 3 lengths to Easy Time Gals. He's racing third. Share Bear comes out from fourth to challenge. Miss Levy Road takes cover behind her. Then it's Dawn Down and Get a Grip trails. Through the stretch they come racing to the half. Assert's on top. Then Jet Step. Share Bear now drives third. On the rail, Easy Time Gal fourth. Miss Levy Road outside following cover. Dawn Down on the rail and Get a Grip trails with cover. They were by the half. 102. Into the turn they go for the 5/8 pole. Assert, the leader, Share Bear on the outside second. Jet Step is third. Miss Levy Road racing fourth now. Easy Time Gal fading fifth. Then Get a Grip and Dawn Down, and they go neck and neck to the 3/4. On the inside, Assert. On the outside, Share Bear. Jet Step right there, third. Miss Levy Road outside fourth. Get a Grip now fifth. Dawn Down, Easy Time Gal. They were by the 3/4. 132 and 4. Top turn, neck and neck for the top. Assert and Share Bear and Jet Step right there, third. Then Get a Grip now to fourth. At the head of the lane, they swing for home, and it is Assert on the inside. Share Bear on the outside. Jet Step right there, third. Neck and nose to nose. Assert, Share Bear, here they are. It is tight, Share Bear, Assert, Jet Step, Dawn Down. Get a Grip, Miss Levy Road, Easy Time Gal. The time for the mile, 2:04 and 3. We parade now the winner of the 8th race, the Miss St. John Contestants Pace, number 4, Share Bear, Brown Mare 4 by Radiant Ruler, out of Good Miss Skipper, she by Meadow Skipper, owned by Alan Ross of St. John, trained and driven by Charlie Ross. The 10th winning trip this year for Share Bear, winning the Miss St. John Contestants Pace 2:04 and 3. And again, we're pleased to have trackside Jennifer Ellis, Leanne Logan, Carrie Doucette, Sherry Gaudette, Tanya King, Tracy Fudge, Wendy Werner, and Susan Borsick. Some of the contestants in this year's Miss St. John Beauty Pageant. Also trackside to make the cooling presentation, Associate Judge Brian Carter. The result of the 8th race, official. Jet Step was second. Easy Time Gal 7th. Dawn Down 4th. Share Bear, your race winner. Kate Finesse was scratched. Assert was 3rd. Miss Levy Road 6th, and Get a Grip was 5th. The times quarter. Mexico Cowboy scratched behind the gates and followed Jill Barrio. Share Bear with Charlie Ross, Laurel's Curly and Steve Mahar. Radiant Skipper, Danny O'Brien, Young Fun, John Davidson, Carrot River, Ross McDonald. Here they come. They're off in Carrot River, winging 4 and takes the lead from the outside into the turn. It is Carrot River pacing atop and Share Bear racing a second. Laurel's Curly is a 3rd. Radiant Skipper has 4th. Then Sandfella and Young Fun, they're on up the backstretch, racing for the quarter. And it is Carrot River, and there goes Laurel's Curly. Out from 3rd, on to 2nd, Laurel's Curly goes 4 and takes the lead. Laurel's Curly is the leader as they go racing on by the quarter. Laurel's Curly like the quarter in 29 and 4. Carrot River Racing second, Share Bear third. 2 lengths back to Radiant Skipper, he is fourth. Then Sandfella and Young Fun. They come on by the 3/8 pole off the turn on through the stretch, and they're racing to the half, and the leader is Laurel's Curly. Carrot River is second, Share Bear third, Radiant Skipper is fourth. Then Sandfella and Young Fun. It is Laurel's Curly leading alike to the half as they go by the half. It's 101 and 3. Head of the turn, they go for the 5/8, and it is Laurel's Curly, Carrot River, and there goes Radiant Skipper. Up on the outside, he drives on to second now. Radiant Skipper goes after the leader. The leader is Laurel's Curly, Radiant Skipper challenging outside, neck and neck. Carrot River third, Share Bear fourth. Sandfella, Young Fun. Radiant Skipper gets a nose in front on the outside as the leader as they go by the 3/4 pole. 1:32 and 1. They're still at it, neck and nose to nose. On the inside, Laurel's Curly comes on again. Laurel's Curly, Radiant Skipper, Carrot River, Share Bear. They swing for home. Laurel's Curly and Radiant Skipper coming to him. Laurel's Curly on the inside. Radiant Skipper on the outside. Neck and nose to nose, right to the line, and here they are, and it is tight.
Stretch. On the rail, Trusty